Affordable housing umejemba nyumba maji hapa nyumba ngapi hapa kaka ama namna gani bwana?
Jesus Christ.
Jemba nyumba maji hapa nyumba ngapi hapa?
I beg your pardon.
Baby, ni kama torch imeanza kufanya kazi. Yaani nimesikia William Ruto akiongea pale Kakamega. Then unajua alikuwa anaongea na hasira. Akikumbuka that ni juzi tu Uhuru alicelebratiwa Kakamega. Anaona hii maneno hapana, hii siwezani. So William Ruto leo akaamua anaenda kukasirikia watu. Si ameongea in tongues. Vitu hata hazieleweki. My friend William Ruto, take your time, speak to Kenyans. Uko na mwaka moja imebaki. Take your time, ongelesha Wakenya vizuri. Si kuongelesha kwa makasiriko, ni kama wamekuchuna pua kama ile ya Barasa na Kerubo. Hebu sikiza video.
Affordable housing umejemba nyumba maji hapa nyumba ngapi hapa kaka ama namna gani bwana? Si kila mtu alete rekodi yake.
Tigo, ukifika state usiende ukafute Itumbi. Mbona alikuachilia bila script? Hii ni maneno gani?
Affordable housing umejemba nyumba maji hapa nyumba ngapi hapa kaka ama namna gani bwana?
Affordable housing nimejenga nyumba maji hapa ama namna gani? Unaona venye uongo inakukata Kasongo. Hii 2026 nakwambia tulilala kanisa tukikesha tukiombea uongo yako ishindwe katika jina la Yesu Kristo. Na kama kuna vitu mbili zitakubring down hii mwaka, affordable housing na SHA. And especially because waziri wa SHA wanaanza kutrace hizi maneno za Minnesota fraud zinakuja zinaonekana venye ziliingia kwa hii nchi. Hii SHA, huyu waziri wako wa SHA huyu ndio atakuangusha. Huyu nyumba maji ni nini? Hata uongo itakukata na bado.
Jana Mr. President Ruto mwenyewe alikuwa Western region, Western Kenya. Alafu akaenda Kakamega. And the manifesto ni zile affordable housing na tunaenda Singapore. Alafu tena akaahidi kwamba kuna stadium inajengwa Kakamega. Akasema kwamba yeye ndiye ataiendeleza na ikuwe the biggest stadium in Western Kenya. Na alijaribu ku explain too much about the affordable housing mpaka maneno yakakataa kutoka. About affordable housing, mambo ya affordable housing. And it is new year 2026, Mr. President. If I were you, ningeacha sasa nifanye zile resolutions ambazo nilisema 2025 na 2024 kwanza nimalizane nayo. Hizi promises wache kuwa mingi. 2026 nisifanye any promise, nifanye tu zile vitu niliwaahidi wa Kenya. 2024 na 2025, there are almost 300 promises made by Mr. President in almost 2 years, 2024 and 2025. Yes, so watu wa Western Kenya, Waluya, especially Kakamega, mungoje manifesto. Affordable housing, stadium, alafu tunaenda, after that tunaenda Singapore.
Our president can't stop lying. He started the year with more lies. In his speech, he talked about drug and substance abuse, and he acted so concerned. He acted as if there needs to be something to be done for young people to stop abusing drugs. But we know that he is harboring a drug baron in his cabinet. One of the people contributing to this problem is sitting in his cabinet. But the president should also realize that he is abusing the drug of lies and the drug of corruption. And these drugs are more dangerous than the ones that young people are abusing. The drugs that he has been abusing are stolen opportunities for these young people. So who should change first? Leave a comment. Who should change first, Kenyans?
Affordable housing umejemba nyumba maji hapa nyumba ngapi hapa kaka ama namna gani bwana?
2026, please reduce lies. 2026, please ensure we have quality education which is free. That was the agenda of transforming this country to Singapore. It cannot be we are talking about taking the country to level of Singapore without free quality education in Kenya. So please fast track the issue of ensuring the students go to where they preferred, and ensure it is free, because that is the real transformation. And if Kenya Kwanza and Ruto are not going to do that, I assure you, the next government will do that.
The psychology of President William Ruto, who ranks very high when it comes to the sector of pathological lying. Hi, I'm Iva Mahiga. I'm a psychological therapist and most recently an author who has written a great ebook called Dancing in the Rain, which has 27 life lessons that I have learned in my 27 years of life. This is a must-have when it comes to your library, and it only goes for 1,500 shillings. I'll put the pay bill information on the screen. This is a must-have. Please cop this book and learn and elevate more. So today, let's talk about the psychology of President William Ruto, who is a pathological liar. What actually is pathological lying? Pathological lying is a tendency in which someone has a chronic behavior when it comes to lying and when it comes to having the compulsion to lie. This can either be they want to take advantage of others, they want to dupe other people, or they just do it literally for no reason apart from just lying, literally. There's usually a confusion between compulsive lying and pathological lying. Compulsive liars may lie because of fear or anxiety or to cope with their feelings, but pathological liars are intentional when it comes to lying because they may want to uphold a certain image, or they may want to get something from other people which they could not have gotten if they were not lying. So being a pathological liar, it's not a mental health diagnosis. This is not in the DSM-5, which is our diagnostic statistic for mental health disorders, the 5th edition. So we don't consider it a mental health diagnosis. However, it is very much related to other mental health diagnoses. Number one would be Munchausen's syndrome. This is a condition in which a person has the compulsive when it comes to them pretending to be certain things that they actually are not. The next one are personality disorders, like borderline personality disorder or narcissistic personality disorder, which honestly President Ruto has so many traits when it comes to this particular disorder. The last condition is frontotemporal dementia, which is a type of dementia which affects the frontal and temporal lobe. So what makes me say that President Ruto is a pathological liar? Let us look at some of the lies that President Ruto has ever given. The first one is to say there were not going to be any extrajudicial killings in his government, which this is completely false, because I honestly don't even know if there has been more extrajudicial killings in any other government, especially except his. The next one, he said that he will never take any loans and that Kenya will be self-sufficient, which is a lie. Kenya is still ongoingly taking silly loans which taxpayers have to pay with our own money. The next one, he said that Kenyans will receive free healthcare, which I have never seen. If anything, healthcare is the most expensive that it has ever been. People are dying in hospitals because they cannot afford medication. People in homes can't afford it either, and insurance is not covering things that it should. And let us not forget this SHA, SHIF, whatever, which made people be in such a disadvantage when it came to them receiving mental health services or any other service of health. Next one, he said that border riders will have electric bikes, which unless you people have electric bikes in your place, I have never seen electric bikes, and I'm someone who takes Luthi on a regular basis. The next one, he said that markets and homes will have free internet. Nyeri, and I'm using bundles to post this. So we don't have free internet, Mr. William Ruto. Ama you gave some and you didn't give Nyeri, which I'd be surprised. But that is also another lie that he gave. Next one, he said that he will end corruption in Kenya, which is a lie. This government has the highest corruption cases that honestly I have ever seen, and it keeps getting worse. And he's always like, we will end corruption. What? When? He also said that he will build hundreds of dams, which I have never seen them being built. Unless if a dam has been built in your area, please let us know in the comments, because that's something that I'll also consider a lie. And the next thing, he said that Kenya will have a good economic state, which is a lie, because Kenya is in the worst economic state that it has ever been. You guys tell me if this is not a person who literally just lies for the sake of. So what are the actual signs of pathological lying in adults? The first one will be telling very dramatic stories which are unlikely to actually happen, like the lies that Ruto actually tells us. The second one will be being very anxious when it comes to talking, or being anxious when it comes to them wanting to tell a lie. The third one is being very extensive when it comes to their lying, and they go deep. When they're lying about something, it's not just surface level, it keeps going deeper and deeper when it comes to the lies that they give. The next one is lying when they don't even have a reason to. Have you ever heard so many things that Ruto says, you even wonder, why did you even say that? Nobody even asked. Clear sign of a pathological liar. The next one will be people who continuously lie even when they have been found in a lie. Like, you've been found in a lie, but to explain your lie, you lie about it to get out of the lie that you have given. The next one is feeling a sense of a high when they actually lie. And the last one is lying about somebody else's lies when it wasn't even yours. Like, you can give a story, it wasn't yours, but you want to poke yourself inside that story to make yourself seem significant in some type of way. For our dear Kenyans, please, I hope this gives you some type of insight into who you actually voted for. And I do pray and hope that we do better in the coming years.